So somehow through somebody and then through somebody else, there's these two American guys that brought over like 6 or 8 suitcases. They cannot go by train because it's too much stuff. They can't take a rental car because the rental car won't let them cross the border, which is why I brought our van. So they asked Oksana if they can take her across. So she will do that, which gives us another opportunity to take across more diesel. So now we're gonna go fill up a bunch of canisters of diesel to leave it somewhere in Ukraine for us in the future. Come on, Oksana, open it up. It's not that hard. You like this, you get a good grip on it. There we go. See?
Мастер-класс от Эрона.
Да. Okay, come on. I know you're filming. Look at those bubbles. These are the Americans who we somehow got connected through somebody.
Yep.
So, what is your name? Where are you from? And what organization are you with?
Yeah, Ed Higgins. I'm with Everyday Hero Project. We put together a worldwide coalition called Bandages Ukraine to come out here. And I had to get married first before my wife will let me come this way.
And your wife is Ukrainian, right?
My wife is Ukrainian.
Okay.
Medical supplies, any kind of pharmaceuticals, whatever is needed, that's our intended work. We intend to come out at least every 2 months until the war's over. Yeah, so we're going to Kyiv, and we got some contacts to meet up there.
I'm S, and I'm here to help out in any way I can. I've got special skill set that may be useful, and I'm going to ask around to see if I'm necessary. I'm a force multiplier, a trainer.
Awesome.
Yes.
Cool. Well, thank you for helping Ukraine.
For sure.
Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава! So we're packed again and we're going to Ukraine. Hopefully we'll be in Lviv tonight. So it is 1:46 a.m. and we're in Lviv at the train station. And we arrived, we had no problems.
We are here.
Yep, we are here. And we just need to do a little bit of repacking.
Yep.
And we are sending these guys on the train. They'll be going all night and then they'll meet different people and they'll do whatever they need to do.
Right.
So,
Thank
yep.
you very much. Appreciate you.
No worries. So we put the guys in coupe. That's how it's called. And they've got all 4 seats for themselves.
Yeah.
And all the luggage. It's hard to see that, but it's all there. I wish you guys to have a good trip. Be careful, don't talk to strangers. And it's gonna go through these stairs. Look at this. Люди тут живуть. Вау.
You've got the people behind doing everything right in order for those at the front to do their job. 20% in the front, 80% of people are behind. The boys on the front line just can't do it without you having the rear echelon. They shouldn't have to worry about resupply, ammunition coming in, medical supplies, shouldn't have to worry about that.
So what are you doing in Poland?
Sending ambulances to help the people of Ukraine, and we've got more coming. We've got some doctors coming up on that one on Friday as well.
Do you know people personally at the front lines?
I know people personally who I've assisted in training to do medical roles and other roles on the front line. Yeah. The people of the Ukraine who are not involved in the front line can help by doing as much as they can to get these vehicles out there and sorted. We need mechanics to help. We need people who can put medical equipment together. Mark is there. He's brought 2 vehicles down as well. 3, sorry. So it's been a bit of a journey.
So I'm in the Krakow train station. I took a train from Przemysl to get here so that I can get all the way to Warsaw and pick up a car for our army. Somebody asked me to be a driver and drive it across the border. I'm gonna see my friend who is coming from Switzerland. We're gonna go to Warsaw together and we're gonna drive down. And I have my friend here! I know, I'm good to see. We came to Warsaw to drive to the border. It's for some military department. It's like around 5 hours drive. I hope the car works. It's a British car. I've never driven a British car before, so we'll see. I don't know. Have you driven a British car before? It's okay. She'll be my person who will be checking the mirrors and tell me if I'm good to go to pass or not. Okay, need this one for the door. Let's go. Let's go see what's here. It's the wrong side. Ooh, opened! Okay. Wow. Ja, вот он. Ладно. Реально танк. 5 hours to drive this car. It sounds like a tractor. And it's a bit weird on the other side, but it's not too bad.
Lona's gonna drive us in this right-hand drive car. If we crash, then we know that she's not gonna drive it another 12 hours after that.
Oh, she'll be fine.
So far, so good. In this car, when you fill it up all the way, then it starts leaking out the bottom.
It's the old overfilling.
Lona's going to drive all the way to Cherkasy or Kyiv with this car. Okay, so after a month of living in southeastern Poland, we're going to head back to Kyiv over the next couple days. Since January was the last time we were home, and now it's June. So really excited to go back and hope everything is okay there. Seems like it is based on the camera. The Russians made it about a 20-minute drive from our home, but they did not make it all the way there. We will see how things are when we get there. Okay, we have crossed the border into Ukraine. We left our car in one town. We'll get it when we go back to Lviv. And we're on the way to the hotel base in Western Ukraine. Then tomorrow, the next day, we'll head back to Kyiv. When we stopped back there to pick up some babushkas, one of them wanted to go to the hospital, and her daughter is giving birth today to her granddaughter. So I had the chance to drive the grandmother to her granddaughter's birth. So we have arrived in Mukachevo, and a few weeks ago I had this problem with my neck, and I was coughing all the time in order to breathe through it. So we asked our friends, one of them has lived here for 10 years, if he knows any good chiropractors. So we met this guy, and he's a really good massage chiropractor guy. I'm here for the 3rd time, and he will help us out. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Hey.
Smile here.
We found some kind of fishy pop-up gas station here. They just have these massive tanks with a bunch of gas and diesel. But it works, they have gas, and it said we can get up to 20 liters, which is pretty good. So we're filling up all we can. There's their little checkout thing right there. Paid in cash. So this is the car we're taking to Kyiv. It's a diesel car. We've loaded it all up. We have 10 canisters that are 20 liters each. That's 200 liters. And actually this one back here, there's one that's 30 liters. So that's 210 liters. And the tank on this car can fit 40 liters. Let us drive 500 kilometers. So you do the math. How far can we go with this much gas and half a tank already in there? What's our total range? Checking out our van.
Ця штука всередину йде, от там ще був кондиціонер. Ого. Наша полочка, це у нас номера раніше були світлітвач. А це фонарик, який Саша нам дав. Він дуже світлий.
Нормально світить, нормально.
Ну да.
A really awesome anonymous donor donated this drone. It's super awesome. It has night vision and 30x zoom and super good range and stuff. Really, really cool. Thank you, anonymous donor. So we're gonna leave our van here with our friends at this base in Western Ukraine, but there's only one girl who has the ability to drive stick shift and who can cross and leave the country and come back. So she'll be driving the van, and 1 or 2 people are gonna arrive when we're in Kyiv, and hopefully she can keep everything rolling without us. Like, our old humanitarian aid sticker has totally faded off, so they gave us another one. I'll have to put it on. It's $2 a liter, worth it. Okay, cow, you gotta go on that side of the road. Okay, so we're past Rivne, and we have 3 hours left to Kyiv, and we are running low on gas, and so far we have seen maybe 1 or 2 gas stations a few hours back with massive lines to get diesel, and after that there has been no gas stations with diesels. Good thing we have 320 liters in the back, because we might have to start using it pretty soon. So we only have 25 kilometers of range, and the next gas station that has gas is in 38 kilometers. So we have to pull over and fill up from our safety tank. Sure, this is diesel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. Okay, our first 10 liters gone. About a little less than a quarter tank. Range. Okay, we've driven a bit further and we found another spot with diesel, so we're gonna fill up while we can. And they gave Oksana 15 liters, which ended up being basically a full tank. So now she feels calm. Right, Oksana? Notice how the traffic sign here, everything is covered up. On Google Maps, if you try to look at traffic, or on Apple Maps, it doesn't show you any traffic at all. Now we're about half an hour outside of Kyiv. We've already driven by through the part that was occupied by the Russians and seen, I don't know, tens of millions of dollars of destruction. It just goes on and on and on of stuff that was destroyed. We saw the place where our wedding reception was, that was just totally destroyed, the place where our friends gave birth, and where our friend's home was. And yeah, I don't know what to say. It's really upsetting to see it in person. We always save the eggshells, and then we feed them to the chickens in Oksana's dad's village, and that way the chickens have nice, good calcium to make fresh, hard eggshells. Okay, so we picked up some more stuff from Misha. We added it to the top of our roof here. And now we are heading home. We entered our apartment for the first time in 133 days. Here's my office. Everything's still there, as far as I can tell. Here's our hangout room, kitchen. It's pretty clean. Oksana wanted to clean it before we left. Good job, Oksana. Now it's clean. Oh, my shirt should be dry by now. Okay, let's see what our fridge looks like. Oh, the Brussels sprouts. What's in here? Oh, from Oksana's birthday, this Brussels sprouts. These Brussels sprouts were
from
made.
January.
So we just spent our first night back at home. It's the same place, but it's a different place at the same time. When you go in the elevator, there's a sign that says, if you use the elevator after 8 p.m. before 7 a.m. and you get stuck, we can't help you, because the guys that come from the elevator repair company are not allowed to go anywhere because of curfew and the checkpoints all throughout the city. And I went to go get some oatmeal this morning, and the price is now 44.5 hryvnia. Before it was about 27, so it's approximately a 50% increase. And I was just walking to the local store right outside our front door, and I saw a guy walk around with an AK, and he got in his car and just drove off. Also at night, we looked out the window and all of our neighbors, it was dark. As soon as the sun goes down, people cover their windows. There's no street lights, no school lights, no cars outside, totally dark. Also in the middle of the night, the air raid siren started going off. Oksana has an app on her phone. We moved to the hallway, which is further away from the windows. Slept there on kind of a cheap sofa mattress that we have. Maybe an hour later or so, the siren went off, so we went back to our regular bed. I didn't see that anything hit anywhere, so presumably the air defense was able to hit the missile down before it hit somewhere. Okay, we have unloaded all our diesel into our garage at night before curfew starts. Feels like some kind of Breaking Bad thing where we're hiding the goods, except it's just fuel.